Hey everybody, hello again. I am just going to shoot a little bit around the top of Devil's Den. Hopefully I posted this one first, but I did a little video giving you the lay of the land around the area at the bottom of Devil's Den, and trying to just kind of paint the picture and paint the scene, give you a little bit of info on the geography, topography, and why it mattered at this particular battle, and really in many battles in Gettysburg. But just to reiterate a couple points from the last video, Gettysburg is a basin, geologically speaking. It sits to the east of the South Mountain Complex, and it is just more or less surrounded by little hills and other areas like Little Round Top that we see in front of us. So this area here, between Little Round Top and where I'm at right now, is in it's kind of in a depression within the depression, if you will. And it is strewn with rocks and boulders, so it must have made for one of the craziest fights, not just in the Civil War, but maybe in American history or on American soil. I think it's just outrageous that folks actually chose to have a battle here, but it was not quite accidental. It was, I think, more instigated by the Confederates because they were attacking from the south. And there was artillery, of course, to open up the battle, as there always is. There are still a number of people down there. The lighting really stinks, so I just did a video on, again, the topography and the geology from down below, and I'm gonna come back in a bit and try to shoot within the middle of the rock complex itself. But I figured, well, kind of far away from everybody now, and we can kind of you know what, go this way. We can kind of wade around, saunter around the top here and give you more of an idea. But this whole battle must have just been absolutely crazy, because again, troops were still most armies at the time, not just here, but most armies at the time were still fighting in Napoleonic fashion, i.e. in specific formations, boring, you know, linear formations that had to move in unison. And this terrain just made it absolutely impossible to do that, so that this battle kind of broke all the rules, if you will. So looking ahead this direction, I think we're more or less looking to the south. That's the direction that the Confederates were coming in. And again, it's amazing that they took this spot, because they slightly outnumbered the Union. It was about 3,100 to 2,400, again, if I have that right. John Bell Hood, its division, was coming up the hill, leading Texans, more reiterations, leading Texans, mostly in Alabamians, and he was eventually joined by Henry, always forget, it's the name of the fort, and Henry Benning, Brigadier General Henry Benning, who, yes, the fort was named after. And for better or for worse, in today's Me Too climate, the base was just renamed after somebody. I can't even remember the guy it was named after just last year. At least it was named after somebody from the South who fought in World War II and in the Vietnam War. But so I am at the top of Devil's Den. Oh, and straight ahead, you can barely see, but there is a little tight wall of rocks. Oh, I'll get you closer. Nestled within a couple larger rocks. And this is where Alexander Gardner's, one of Alexander Gardner's iconic photos was taken of a dead Confederate sniper. That was, of course, more or less staged. The body was probably moved to this position, but it made for a very compelling photograph. We'll come back over this way, and I'll just kind of wind around a little bit, and probably not go on too far. But I just kind of want to give you a lay of the entire area. I did the bottom, now kind of take you around the top now, and we'll come back and do more of it again at some point. But just a crazy place to have a battle, just absolutely insane. Really awesome geological area. And apart from the battle, I just find the whole area fascinating. Again, this is diabase granite that seeped up in a couple of different ways, but largely through a couple dikes that came straight up through the existing sandstone and shale. If you look down here.
I could never. I would literally die.
Pretty awesome. And if you come up here and visit, please be very, very careful. Now, you guys know that I do a lot of clambering and bouldering, but there are certainly some bad crevices. If you come with your kids, maintain close supervision, very close supervision if you bring your kids up here. I'm not saying don't bring them, but have them on a short leash. Some crevices are narrow but very deep. They might only be about 1.5 feet wide, but they might go down about 15 feet or so. And that will be a very, very bad situation, like this one right here. Very, very bad situation. You're about 12 feet down there or so. And if you're not looking and paying attention, you'll easily get your foot trapped in one of those, and your vacation or visit is going to end up very abruptly and very poorly. I think I can clamber down here, guys, and then we'll just I just love being here. I keep saying it. I hate what happened here, to the extreme. I don't really see any good that came of it. I've already gone through those speeches, but I still just love being here. You can just feel the history. Up here's another one. Look at the, well, no, that's not very deep at all, but it would still be a nasty, nasty twisting of the ankle. Look at that right there. Just amazing. I'm not even sure how that happened at all. But really cool. Which way I can go around this way, and then we'll cut the tape. But something's better than nothing. We'll come back. We'll come back, and like I said before in the last video, some of it is planning the trip, and I thought I planned this pretty well, but some of it is just luck or a lack of luck with the weather, and some of it is just luck in general as far as how many people are coming and going, when they're coming and going, so on and so forth. But I'm still glad I came up here. I really had another reason to come up here too, because I'm doing a little shopping. My brother's birthday is coming up, so might sound, I don't know, dumb or whatever, but I'm gonna put together a beer lover's kit for him, because the guy never really gets to get out. When he does, he doesn't really go off the beaten path and kind of get to check out all the secrets and the favorite spots of places. And I'm not putting him down at all. He's a very busy guy. He's got a big family, and he's doing, of course, an amazing job raising that family, but he just doesn't have time to get out in the way that I get out. So I'm putting together a brewery kit for him, which is going to be a couple 6-packs, but also some pint glasses and maybe some merch, some hats or whatever from a couple of my favorite breweries. And of course, Appalachian Brewing Company is one of those favorite breweries. So that's what brought me here, and I'm also going to stop in Frederick and pick up some stuff from him at Attaboy Brewing in Frederick. And it's just an amazing place here in so many respects, geologically, as far as the history, as far as the battle. Just an amazing place. But we will pick this up again, guys. We'll do it again. Hopefully we'll have better light, better luck, but no worries. We deal with the cards that we got, right? See ya.